Hi y'all, welcome back for another collective message. We're going to see what Spirit has to say to you. All right. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind for somebody else. Don't force situations to fit, okay? All right, so I'm picking up on an energy of definitely speaking to generational curse breakers, the black wolves, the black sheeps of the family. Definitely Starseed Collective, Healer, Light Worker, Light Warrior Collective out there. You definitely feel called for a higher purpose. You feel like you're in alignment with a higher purpose. You've been through a lot in your life. A lot of hardships. But these hardships that you've been through have helped you enhance a lot of different spiritual gifts. You've evolved spiritually many times. You've been through lots of transformations. You're constantly shedding the old, shedding your old skin because of all the growth that you have. You could be a loner or a lone wolf, type of energy. And even though you've been through all the different hardships and situations, the adversity that you've had to withstand here, you've always been protected. Picking up on somebody who's very self-disciplined, very goal-oriented, it's like you set your sights on something and you really go for it. There's a lot about you having a lot of power or coming into a lot of power, and you using that power for good. Or you have a genuine want to use that for good, for healing, to help others, to help yourself grow, especially in a spiritual way. But there's some sort of newfound freedom here. Or you've come into some sort of newfound freedom, where you're really starting to be able to fill out the skin that you're in, or you're loving the skin that you're in, So you could definitely be somebody who's in this world, but not of it. It's like you're getting ready to unleash this version of yourself out into the world, or maybe you've already began to unleash this version of yourself out into the world, sharing this with others. Definitely picking on somebody who's kind of felt lost for a time, but you're coming into alignment with this direction, this path. A lot about you feeling more confident in this role, on this path, taking this leap in this journey here. And a lot of it has to do with you listening to your own intuition, honoring what it is that you know deep inside you. All right, y'all, I got a bit of a pre-shuffle here. We'll go over what I have on the table and then we'll pull some cards on it. So we're starting off with Miss Spiderweb. Reconsider your alliances, make new connections. So there's been a lot of people who try to trap you in certain situations, in ways of being, mindsets, relationships, or just stuck in general. So you've either been asked or you're being asked to reconsider your alliances to make new connections. It's a time to make connections that resonate with you in this new way of being, in this new role. One, 4, 14 makes a 5 on this card. So this is about lots of change. You know, people are always constantly bringing you some sort of conflict, you know. They always want to start something with you. Artemis of the Forest, now you're independent and free. Again, there's another 5 on this card. So lots of 5s, lots of changes. And there's been this big shift in the energy. You are independent and free. So there is an energy here where you reclaim some sort of independence for yourself. Lots about you be doing something on your own. So you could be like self-made, self-taught. Kind of like you initiate things. I'm definitely talking to a go-getter. There's a lot of deer on this card. So there's a lot about this freedom. Snow White and her animal friends, you inspire trust and confidence. You're very inspiring to other people. There's a 9 on this card. Cycle's ending. So yeah, there's a shift in the energy. So there's like this one cycle that's closing out, but there's this new one beginning. And you've had to regain some sort of independence from alliances that have held you back, kept you trapped, kept you from growing and evolving. And by you gaining this independence from these people, these situations, these energies, whatever have you, whatever that looks like for you, you inspire trust and confidence in others. So you're meant to lead. You're meant to be some sort of leader here. Like you're inspiring empowerment in other people. You're inspiring others to find this freedom within themselves, or to claim this freedom, claim some sort of independence. You've got Beauty and the Beast. You need some space in a relationship. Yeah, you've had to put some sort of space between you and somebody else, or just people, situations, energies. Because whatever it was, has blocked some sort of abundance, some sort of gift from the divine, from God's source universe, whatever that looks like for you. You've had to put some distance between yourself and a lot of different people, many times. And it seems like maybe one point in time this was extremely difficult for you to have these boundaries. You didn't know any better. But there's a lot that you have learned about yourself, learned about others by learning about yourself. And that's why the situations you've been through have helped you evolve and grow in a spiritual way. You know, you understand how important these boundaries are, right? People treat us the way that we allow them to treat us. So there's something that you have recognized in that. So you've had to put distance between you and a lot of different people. You are unlike anyone else. Your contradictions and complexities are interesting. Yeah, there's something. You are so rare. You're so special. You are so complex. So it's like you've had to put some distance between yourself and people who are very surface level, people who are very self-serving, people who hinder you and distract you from what it is that you're here to do, what it is that you truly desire. Because there's something about you that's contradictory to people's belief systems, to society. to what's normal, right? You're rare. That's what makes you so interesting and mysterious. People want to figure you out, which is that's another reason why you have to make new connections. It's like people try to keep you trapped. They try to keep you to themselves. You know, it's like people really want to harvest off of you, harvest off your energy, your ideas, your love, your time. But you're not meant for everyone. Fiona and the unicorn, the gift of sacred light. Yeah. You're like this unicorn. You're rare. You're special. And that's why it's hard for other people to let you go. People want what they can't have. And there's something else, you know, like there's this energy here of like people hold on to you. It's hard to let you go. It's hard to watch you walk away. It's hard for these people that you distance yourselves with, watch you make new connections and to thrive in those connections, especially if you're making connections with people that resonate with you. They're here to help you grow and help you succeed in whatever this life path is, you know. But you're very special and very unique. And you're not meant for everyone. So not everybody can be in your energy. And there's a lot about you that when you get around other people, like you level them up. You help them grow, you know, you bring attention to them. You bring excess into their life. And this is merely by just being around you, being inspired by you even. So it's important for you to be careful about who you allow in your energy, who you allow yourself to invest time, love, energy, effort, or money into. What are you growing? What are you cultivating? What are you nurturing? Because you have this light about you. Yeah, it's kind of like everything you touch turns to gold type of energy here. So, you know, even if when you're around low vibrational people, like you help them grow. You help them expand. Carnivorous flower fairy, a tempting offer has a high price. And you know what? You're so special and unique that you do get tempted with a lot of different offers, you know? It's like you're constantly being tested. Are you going to go in the old way of being? Like, yeah, there's like this Venus flytrap. Something about somebody wants to trap you. That's coming out real heavy. Somebody doesn't want you to have this freedom, to be this wild spirit, to be independent. They want to put a fence around you, like cage you up, lock you up, to keep you for themselves or to keep you from growing. I'm hearing like jail cell door closing and locking, but I'm seeing like gates like coming down. I'm kind of seeing the Indiana Jones thing where like, you know, like you're just getting up under the door, like you're always dodging bullets. Carnivorous flower, tempting offer has a high price. It's like people are constantly trying to tempt you to go in the wrong direction or to distract you with something that's not meant for you. And you know what? This has happened to me before. So I've live streamed on multiple different apps, you know, and specifically it was TikTok. Somebody was trying to, they reached out to collaborate on TikTok and they were offering $2,500 per post. Y'all, that's a lot of money, you know? But I would have had to sell my soul for that. I would have had to line with something that I didn't believe in. It was the complete opposite of everything that I stand for. And I had to turn it down. And it was difficult. You know, I have a family that I'm supporting, right? So there's a lot that you're faced with that, you know, there's some sort of power that you're being given or you're gifted, but it's like spirit knows that you're going to use it in the way that's for not only for your most loving and highest good, but the most loving and highest good of others, you know. So yeah, you're tempted with so much. If you haven't felt this yet, you will be tempted with a lot. You will be constantly tested. What are you going to do? Did you learn any lessons? Are you ready for this next phase? Are you ready for these next gifts, for this next enhancement of something? Little wolf girl, it's all right to be alone. Yeah, there's something about you. You're not meant for everybody. You've been hidden in plain sight for a long time too. So if you felt lonely in your life, or you feel like you just can't fit in with a certain social group, or you're constantly having to conform to something, a belief system, a way of being, interest, whatever have you, it's because you're not meant for everybody. You know, you're meant to do something by yourself. You're a leader. I want all this wolf energy out, like leader of a pack here. It's okay to be alone. Reconsider your alliances, make new connections. Now you're independent and free. You're meant to inspire, trust, and confidence. Fairy of the green world, the natural world needs you. 4/4 on this card. So here's this protection. This is my St. Michael number. Anytime I see 4, St. Michael in all 4 corners. Yeah. You have a higher calling here, or you've answered a call for a higher calling. You know that you're meant for more, something bigger than yourself. And that's why you have to be alone. You know, you can't be giving into these temptations that are not for your most loving and highest good, and not for the most loving and highest good of the people that are meant to follow you, leader. You know, it's because there's something about you that's supposed to remain pure. And Spirit's honoring that. Even if this is some sort of regained purity, you know, because we all mess up. We all make mistakes in life. You know, I'm not trying to like shame anybody for some sort of choice that you made at one point in time. You know, it's part of the journey. That's part of life, right? Is us to make these mistakes and to learn from them. But there's something about you that like you're guiding light to other people in a really big way. You're really meant to be, if you haven't stepped into this role just yet. This is your confirmation that yes, that calling that you feel, it's for you. It's calling you. Yes. It's time for you to answer it. And if you're part of my live stream collective on Instagram in the evenings, I bring up Elsa a lot in Frozen 2, where she's hearing Spirit call her, you know, and she then finally, instead of ignoring this call, you know, she finally goes out and she explores what that is. You know, she answers the call, you know. So you are needed. This light in you is needed. And the way that you choose to use it is important. It's rare. The gift, because you have a gift of sacred light. And you align with that sacredness. Orca Magic, the Akashic Library is open. So you could have gained access into your Akashic records. So there's a lot to do with like just knowing things, past, present, and future. You could have past life experiences or get glimpses of what's to come. You could even have the gift of reading other people's Akashic records, you know, helping other people understand the messages that it is that they're getting. You know, that's amazing. I'm really getting that, like, you are connected. You feel so tapped. You feel the interconnectedness between all things. You know, you're connected to the all that ever was and the all that ever will be. And I feel like you find that sacred. You're definitely in an energy where you definitely, like, you don't want to, you don't want to mess that up. You wouldn't dare do anything to jeopardize that. And that's why you're given these gifts. That's why this energy shift is here. That's why you've been chosen for this, you know. The butterfly ferrets, I am reborn. Here's this 5 again. Lots of 5s here. Lots of 8s. And some 9s. So 5s, 8s, and 9s. 5s are about big life changes, challenges, conflicts, shifts. Nines are about things that are ending, things that are coming to end, completions. 8s are all about abundance, you know, and you have this, think about the infinity symbol, right? It's representing an infinite flow of harmony and balance of energy being exchanged and given. You know, it's just this equal, eternal flow. But if you twist it up like an 8, you know, there's something about you being connected to the all that ever was and the all that ever will be, past, present, and future, the Akashic records. You have that infinite flow with your higher self, God, source, universe, spirit. There's this rebirth that's going on here. You're coming into a whole new season. I'm getting a lot about, I'm hearing the word clever. You're needed to be clever in a certain situation that's coming towards you. Could be because of these tempting offers. It could be because of these people that want to harvest off your energy or keep you trapped or just don't want to see you go. Mermaid in a koi pond, rediscover your individuality, become the dragon. Here's another 5, 41 on this card. Lots about this individuality, this being alone, this rarity. But that's where your power comes from, you know? That's what that light is. Lots about this power, because the next 2 cards, I'll just go ahead. Dress of Alchemy, release your power. 3-3, which is a 6. There's that harmony and balance. So 3-6-9 codes are here. So yeah, here's this universal code. And Nautilus Princess, powerful personal growth, 4-1-5. So there's another 5 here. Rediscover your individuality, become the dragon, release your power. And it's almost like people are going to, if they didn't before, they're going to have to respect you. They have to. There is no other option because of just the light that you carry. The leadership role that you have, some sort of spiritual authority that you've earned, that you've gained. You're getting ready to release some sort of power out into the world, some sort of light. Helping other people on this journey that we're on here. Helping people with their awakening. You were meant for a really, really big purpose. Powerful personal growth. And this is because of the personal growth that here's this like 3-6-9 codes. Look at this. You see what it is I'm seeing? Like the spiral. Because you empower personal growth in others by sharing your personal growth. Are you just being? All right, let's pull some cards on it. Best and highest messages here, Spirit. What needs to be known, what needs to be seen, what needs to be heard, Spirit. It's the overall situation. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, there's a lot that you've endured, but there's a lot of maturity here. There's a lot that you've grown through. Like you grow through what you go through. Thank you, Spirit. There's a lot of loyalty here. Here's the self-discipline energy coming back out. You know, you're incredibly self-disciplined, but that's taken a lot of work. And you're being honored for that. There's a lot about this patience within you too. So this could be newfound patience that you're discovering. Well, it's about trust and this loyalty to this purpose, to this divinity. And yeah, there's something about it that it's like it just has you in this energy of fertility, of growth, stability. People can rely on you. You know, you're very dependable. You're reliable. You're meant to be successful. What's the challenge? King of Swords. Patience, some sort of knowledge. This detachment, it has been a challenge for you, for you to have these really strong boundaries with others, excuse me. It's been a challenge learning who to trust, what to give to, what not to give to. And it's been a journey in itself, learning how to detach from your emotions and even be able to put distance there, to look at the data of the situation, right? Okay, yeah, it's like I'm seeing somebody like write something out on a piece of paper, like pros and cons. It's like someone's listing, like literally listing something out. So yeah, this is something that I've had to do before. It's like when it comes to these relationships that you have with other people, these connections, you know, this is something that you may have had to do, or maybe that spirit, you know, coming through and kind of giving a suggestion here is write it down on a piece of paper. Write out how this person's treating you, or how these people have treated you, you know. What's it look like on paper when you take your heart out of the situation and you look at the data of it, right? Was this person self-serving? Were they manipulative? Were they deceptive? Were they toxic to you? Did they hold you back? Did they cause doubt and fear and worry and stress? Did they take advantage? Those are a yes. Doesn't matter how much love you have in your heart for them, they're no good for you. You have to choose yourself, love yourself, nurture yourself over these people, places, and things, toxicity to you. And that's been a challenge. But there's been a lot of wisdom being gained in this, right? There's something about you evolving and learning through all the different adversities that you've been through, and this is just one of those. It's just been one of your biggest challenges is just learning to have those boundaries and learning that's self-respect, to not be that doormat, to be blunt with it, because there is, if you haven't been in this energy yet, you're coming to an energy where your cutoff game is strong, and it's not to punish people. It's the way that it has to be, right? You're here for a higher purpose. You're some sort of leader. You have to be that way. King and queen just showing up here. So whether you're male, female, whatever you identify as here, you know, it's your royalty, boo-boo. You got certain rules that you gotta follow here when it comes to this spiritual authority that you've gained. All right, Spirit. What's the energy of the past? What's the energy of the past? Two of Swords, Queen of Swords, and Death. Yeah. Thank you, Spirit. Lots of confirmation here. So once where you were blind and could not see, once where you were confused and indecisive and you weren't very self-assured, you gained knowledge. And this happened through patience, observation, the collecting of the data. Because you could have been a person at one point in time, you know, you really wore your heart on your sleeve. You're really trusting to other people. You kind of gave your all a little bit too quickly. But this is something that you've ended. You've seen who you needed to end things with. There's a lot about the spiritual awakening happening, even, you know, enlightenment, this new cycle. I'd really like to learn about alien. I'm seeing E.T. I'm seeing E.T. like fly over. I don't know. I loved that movie, y'all. There's something, yeah, there's something about you being in this world but not of it, and that's by design. It's like it's been hard to find a tribe or find where you fit in because of how different you are. What's in the current energy, Spirit? What's the current energy? Goodness, can I get it off the table? Okay. Seven of Cups, Eight of Cups, King of Wands, Six of Pentacles, Page of Wands. Okay, so you could be in an energy or you're coming out of an energy here where you felt very emotionally overwhelmed. You felt very distracted. There's been a lot of gaslighting. You've been gaslit a lot. You're being gaslit. There's a lot of distractions, feeling scattered brain, having a lot of options. It's like not sure where to focus this time, love, energy, effort, and money, where to focus all this energy or this power, this gift. But you're learning how to walk away from the things that are not serving you. You're learning how to not give to situations that are going to cause you to be stagnant, because, you know, I mean, this is somewhere that you sat for a while and there's no movement here and it's getting cold. There's just, look at all the other bowls that sank. Okay. They're just, the only bowl that's here is the bowl that's got the fire in it. And that one little bowl of fire is not going to warm you up all by your lonesome in this, you know, so you've had to get up, you've had to move, the shift is needed, because you got to walk towards the sun, towards this light, towards this purpose, this life force. And that's what's giving you confidence and empowerment, is helping you carve this path, be this leader, be in this strength. Lots about you conquering things, conquering this confusion, lack of clarity, commitments. It's also helping you learn what to give to. Here's this infinity here. This is exactly what that's equal give and take. This infinite energy, right? You're connected to something else. And the more that you give to yourself, your higher self, God, source, universe, right? The more God, source, universe gives to you. You get what you give. And you're learning that, like, that's how it has to be with other situations and people too. Like, if it's not giving back to you and it's not that harmonious flow, like, it gets, there's a blockage, right? It's not an infinite flow anymore. So that's why you're getting some sort of good news, something exciting's coming in. I feel like there's something big coming. And it starts off as a trickle, but it gets bigger. You could just be starting to experience this, or maybe you'll be experiencing this here in the near future. What's the energy coming towards you? Oh my gosh. Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, passionate new beginnings. This is an ancestor card. Look at all this enlightenment you have. You know, your third eye could be blown open, seeing things beyond the veil, seeing things as they truly are. It's like there's a lot of information coming at you all at once. You may get a little bit of headaches. The energy coming towards you, the energy coming in. But there's a lot of abundance here too. New beginnings in prosperity, growth, fertility, commitments, good health, opportunities. This is a big deal. This is all to help nurture what it is that you've been growing and cultivating, whether that's just this new way of being, this purpose, the career that you're getting into alignment with. Because of this calling that you chose to answer. See energy coming in. Nine of Wands and the Emperor in reverse. Some sort of perseverance. You've been through a lot. Beaten, battered, bruised, kicked when you've been down repeatedly. Look at how ripped up this chick's shirt is. She's a little beat up in the face, some here. You know, you fought for whatever, this freedom, this way of being, this authenticity, this being able to express yourself, be this leader. Like, you fought for this through all these different things that you've been, all these trials and tribulations that you've been through. There is no testimony with no test. You've overcome a lot of false emperors, a lot of false leaders, a lot of people manipulating things in the wrong way. It's showing up in the reverse here. A lot of oppression, a lot of people trying to control you or keep you tied down, keep you locked up. Or these are your own family members. This could be from childhood, you know. People try to keep you small. You could have been too intimidating, have really big energy. You were asked, constantly being, you know, told to quiet down or simmer down, or just is too much, or, you know, people are afraid of your spiritual gifts, you know. It's just because you've been intimidating to other people. What's the energy coming in? Spirit, what's the energy coming in? Ten of Swords. Yeah. There's a lot that you've given up. All this betrayal, every time you've been stabbed in the back, every time that somebody's naysayed you, caused doubt, caused fear, did you wrong, manipulated, deceived you, sabotaged you, you're releasing all that. Yeah, you're flying free as a bird. You fly free. You run free. You're being gifted this freedom, this way of being, this new state, this energy shift here, because like I said, you know, you don't become like the people who have traumatized you. You're not becoming like this emperor in reverse. Okay? You're going to be an emperor in the upright. You know how to lead people down the path that's for their most loving and highest good. You know, there's something very healing about you. There's something about you having this higher calling, this higher purpose. All right, Spirit. What's the external support, Spirit? What's the external support coming in? Knight of Wands. Something that's going to help you stay in this energy of conquering, of being free-spirited, of going after what it is that you desire, what you have your sights set on. Yeah, you dance to the beat of your own drum. So that's also something that helps you on this journey, on this path, on overcoming obstacles, is being this free-spirited person. But that's the thing. Even though you fly free, you have this free-spirited nature about you, it's always in alignment with what's for your most loving and highest good and the most loving and highest good of others. Like there's something that's so light about it, that's so healing, and there's something so pure about you just being. It's beautiful. Nine of Cups, emotional fulfillment. Things that make you happy, things that bring you joy. You're helping, and you do. You help other people unlock that within themselves. You know, this light. It's like the key that unlocks this light within you helps others find their key to unlock theirs. Because I'm seeing like this treasure chest here. Like you help people unlock that inner treasure. All right. Seven of Pentacles. There may be somebody coming in to invest into you or invest into what it is that you're doing, or this could even just be spirit coming in and really helping you grow, helping you get a payout with something, helping you with having some sort of patience. You know, patience is hard to come by. Something's helping you use this conquering, fearless, warrior, free spirit that you have to grow something, to nurture something. Nurture this awakening others, this empowerment, this way of being, this joy, this happiness, this love, this light. What about external conflicts, Spirit? What are the external conflicts? King of Pentacles in reverse. The High Priestess in reverse. Knight of Cups. Yeah, okay, here we go. There's somebody who's stubborn, materialistic. They lack substance. It's like a... Okay, I'm getting like two wolves. Cherokee. Sorry about the two different, which wolf are you going to feed? So there's like this light, and then there's this dark. So here's this like this dark wolf coming in. So whether this is the other part of yourself or you're like dealing with somebody else, because it's showing up as external. This person's really, really stubborn, set in their ways, they're very judgmental. There's something that you're doing that's going against the grain. It's not by tradition. It's not the way that they designed it, the way that they planned it, or something like that here. You know, this could be a parent. This could be somebody older than you, or there's somebody who wants you to fall in line to do it the way it's always been done. There's something that they're having conflict with, so they're trying to bring you conflict with the way that you are nurturing this new way of being. Are you gaining some sort of abundance from it, some sort of success? High Priestess, yeah, they're coming in because they want you to not trust your intuition, because I'm telling you, you're connected to the all that ever was and the all that ever will be. You're very insightful. You strengthen these spiritual gifts that you've already, like you were born with these gifts, you know. You've done nothing but just strengthen these. You're so tapped in. And you could probably even feel this person in your energy, you know, but either way, just showing up as an external conflict. This person coming in to cloud your judgment. They don't want you to trust your intuition. They want you back in the energy of second guessing yourself. That's kind of like where we started, right? You used to be somebody who second guess their self that was in the past. They want you back in this energy. Confused, not assured, second guessing. The Knight of Cups. This person may come in and emotionally manipulate you, or they're using your emotions against you, or this person could even be mistaking your kindness for weakness. Right? But you've become like your cutoff game is strong. That's been a challenge for you. It's something you've had to really overcome, is being able to have these strong boundaries and cut cords with people. All right, Spirit, what about the inner strengths? What are the inner strengths here of the collective? What's the collective helping themselves? What's helping you? Your own inner strengths. Knight of Swords. You know when to move. You know when to go. You know when to take action. You have the insight to do it. Less about this movement being had. Adapting and overcoming situations, hardships. Page of Cups. There's a lightheartedness here about you too, and this is something that is a strength of yours. Like, there's a lot about this. You do not become like the people who have traumatized you. You know, that's a really big deal showing up here. And you've given up the energy of not feeling worthy of something, or you're starting to believe that the impossible is possible, or, you know, something about you getting back in touch, healing some sort of inner child within you, or honoring an inner child aspect of yourself. Lots about nurturing that, because that Queen of Pentacles came out. You know, there's a lot of that you've mothered or fathered that within you. Maybe even both. That's a strength. And there's a lot about you being heart-led. Like, you move where your intuition tells you to go. What's about love for self? The love for yourself more than other people's toxicity. The love for this purpose more than these temptations that it is that these people, places, and things may be presenting themselves with. Right? Because that's part of this, what this is, temptation. It sounds so good. It's going to sound exactly what it is that you like. But remember, the enemy, the devil, whatever label you want to put on it, the darkness, it's going to come up and it's going to present itself in a way of something that you want. It's going to present itself as a blessing. You know this stuff, and somebody doesn't want you to see that. Master Manifester. Alchemist Angel. You're the alchemist. What about inner conflict, Spirit? What's the inner conflict? Your own internal combativeness with yourself. You getting caught up with like the arguments, the way you put yourself down or talk yourself out of things, or feeling like you're in competition for something. Those are all things that would hold you back, or that they do hold you back when you get caught up in those energies. Right? You're not in competition with anybody but the person that you were yesterday. Just staying in alignment with that will help you overcome that internal conflict. You could even be fighting all the different voices in your head. So this could just be all the internal dialogue of like other people being in your head. You know, I'm just seeing a lot of people here on this card. Ten of Wands. Carrying things that are not yours. Carrying emotional baggage. Carrying all the stuff from the past. Carrying other people's stuff. Being a yes man, so don't, you know, it's yes to every little thing. You know, you're not meant to be focused on those things. It takes away, those are also distractions from what it is that you got going on. There's a lot about, you could really feel conflicted with telling people no sometimes, right? Because that's been a challenge for you, these boundaries. You could still struggle with that sometimes. You've gotten good at it, but it doesn't mean that you don't struggle internally with it, you know, so that's showing up here. All right. What's the overall spiritual advice? The overall spiritual advice. Seven of Swords. So here's the shiesty shit showing up. Here's the Decepticrows, Decepticitties, Decepticons, Deceptives, manipulation, deceit, sabotage tactics here. You know, but this is something that you know, you have the intuition to see. This is being shown to you. This is something that you already know about this person, this people, this energy coming towards you here, you know. So there's, oh my gosh, yeah, look at this. Somebody wants your light. We have the sun, the Nine of Swords. Yeah, someone does not like that you are in this light, that you are radiating this. You are a powerhouse. Like this energy shift hits here. I mean, you are pure light. Or was it? The gift of sacred light, right? You've been given this gift of sacred light. What I tell you, like you shine on other people. People just being around you, it helps them grow. And someone wants that back. So they're trying to trap you here. Lots of confirmation. Someone's having lots of sleepless nights over you. Someone also wants you trapped in the past with something. So they want you in this energy of focused on some sort of trauma, some sort of traumatic experiences, something here that's already happened. But you're not, this is something about you. This is something you've overcome. You know, you're just, something about you is just so beautiful and pure. You are light. You are love. And you help others find that Ace of Cups. Thank you, Spirit. And that's why you're being loved on by God's source universe. You know, this divine gift of love here. This emotional fulfillment that it is that you're coming into. Because you're being heart-led. You're following intuition. Right? Intuition comes more from the heart than it does from the head. Really, when we bridge that gap, find the middle ground there. But either way, clarity. Answer this. You're answering this calling, or answering some sort of call. Being in this energy of this freedom, you know, finding all this power and this freedom. The Hierophant, yes, you are a leader. You are a mentor, the official person. You're helping other people break through society and structures. And there's something about you that's very non-conventional, right? You're very unique. But that's why you're being granted this spiritual authority, you know. Thank you for the confirmation, Spirit. All right. Transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. So, yeah, you've gone through this deep transformation. Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. What did I tell you? It's beautiful. Deep, oh my gosh, double confirmation. Deep cellular healing, Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. Yeah, so Pleiadian energy, Arcturian energy here, lots about this deep inner healing, but it's you're healing, by healing yourself, you're healing the planet. Have you ever heard that? Like, we would heal this planet faster if everybody just went within and focused on themselves and healed themselves. So we'd all be sitting around saying kumbaya already. You know, so there's a lot that you're healing by healing yourself. Portal doors are opening, you decide rewards. Yeah, see, there's this door, this gate opening for you. This enhancement. This could be some sort of alignment with a portal that could be around the time of this reading that you're watching this. I'm sorry, defenselessness, righting past wrongs and uprooting. So there's a lot that you're generational curse breakers. And don't be surprised by all the people who are going to end up coming back to apologize to you. Because there's something here, people have to respect you, whether they like it or not. Whale and orca elders, share your song, frequency of sound diving deep. This is the second time that some whales have showed up here. So lots about diving deep into the subconscious, lots about shadow work, lots of getting ready to express an experience, express an emotion, express yourself, communicating. Expressing a truth here, being in your truth, whatever that may be. You're not alone. Isolation, physical connection, and community. So even though that you've been alone or felt lonely, or you're this lone wolf, Spirit's coming through and letting you know that you're never truly alone. Like, you are so surrounded by so much divine love. You know, you got your ancestors, your spirit guides, your angels, these higher beings. Like, and you're tapped into that frequency, you know. You've been hidden in plain sight for a long time. Like, this growth within you has had to been cultivated, you know, it's had to been nurtured. And that's what all this has been about. Big picture thinking, Pleiades energy, visionary, inspired ideas. Yeah, you were a visionary leader. There is something about you that is oh so inspiring. Like, you just ooze inspiration wherever you go. You know, you could catch a lot of attention when you go out, or people just notice you and they get inspired, even by just the way that you dress or the way that you speak, what it is that you do. You know, it's just the energy that you carry. It's beautiful. Cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. Yes. What I tell you, you've been through it. You've hit rock bottom many, many, many times. But this has been necessary. Because when we hit rock bottom, we have to rebuild. We have to figure a way out. We have to shift. We have to change. And you've surrendered. Because you're an alchemist, right? Surrender to the alchemy of life. That's about this reborn, being rebuilt, coming out better, faster, stronger, smarter. Withstanding all this adversity and becoming better for it, not becoming like the people who have traumatized you. The courageous peony, multifaceted, unique natured, let yourself be seen. Yes, you're meant to be seen, you're meant to be heard, but not everybody is meant to access you. That's why you're the leader. That's why you're on some sort of stage or some sort of platform, or you're in the public eye, or, you know, you're in the forefront where people can see you, but they're not meant to touch you. You know, yeah, I'm seeing like a king or a queen standing up, you know, like they come out to see the people, or maybe even the Pope, you know, come to see the people, but they can't touch you. They can't be in your direct energy. They can't access you directly because of your unique nature, because of your light, because of the power that you hold. You're precious. Star keeper, cosmic ancestor, seed the light by staying grounded. Yes. So yeah, you're in this world, but not of it. But you're meant to be here because you were seeding the light for bigger things here. You were seeding the light in others by being this earth angel energy. By being this light keeper, this way shower. Soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. Lost lands. Yeah, this is not your first lifetime here. You've done this many times before. A lot of you are waking up to this, you know. Awakening. I just said that. Thank you, Spirit. Awakening, energetic upgrade, the new way of being integrated. Yeah, you've got this whole new set of gifts coming in, or this new level of gifts coming in. It's like they're enhancing The 7-star sisters, birthing creation's tapestry of life in expression. Lots about getting ready to express something. Lots about you could be, maybe you're writing a book. Maybe you're starting a channel. Or you're on a platform, and maybe you're just starting some sort of like I'm seeing people sit in a circle like with chairs. Maybe you're starting some sort of support group of something. Like it's like you're sharing a lot of experiences here, but it's helping other people through hardships. It's helping other people understand and make sense of what it is that they've been through, and to heal through it, and to gain empowerment through it. You know, where they're shifting their mindsets. Yeah, because you shifted your mindset, not becoming like the people I've traumatized you, not becoming a victim of your circumstances. You're helping people thrive through their trauma rather than being a victim of their trauma. Get a few more. Trust the timing. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. Yeah, you're exactly where you're meant to be when you're meant to be there. So there's confirmation. If you've been going through hardships, things have been slow, you're just not sure, it's okay. It's that way by design. Things that are authentic take longer to grow. You were not lab grown. You were the real deal. Akasha. I didn't even see this pop out. Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. So yeah, you have access to higher realms here, to the Akashic records, right? You're connected to all that ever was, the all that ever will be. Loosen your grip, coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. So a lot of you, maybe you have, I'm like seeing something about support groups. So maybe some of you have overcome addictions or codependencies, or you've had to be a part of a support group of some sorts. I've had to have some sort of therapy. But there's a lot about you that has healed from that because you've let God in. You know? Wow, you've really been through a lot. Empathic starseed, energetic sovereignty, absorbing what is not yours. And that's definitely something that you've learned. That's a lot of the things that it is that you feel, that you know, things that you stress about are not even all yours. You know, you're empathic. You absorb everything around you. There is a lot that's had to been learned, or that you are currently learning or will learn, of what's yours and what's not, what's meant to stay and what's not, what's meant to be let go of, what's meant to just kind of be aware of, and what's just a distraction, you know. All right, thank you so much for your time, your love, your energy, and support. If this message resonated with you, please let me know how it did in the comment section down below. Everything that you need to know about me will be listed in the description box below. I go live on Instagram. I would love to have you if you haven't joined us yet. I usually go live Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays around 9 o'clock Central Time. So that's 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific. I do have private services open. You can book a private service or purchase a private service from me from going to www.ladyleospiritual.com. I have things like hex and curse removals, manifestation rituals, energy healing, private readings, and my own decks that I've created if you're interested in purchasing one of those. And y'all be careful of scammers and people pretending to be me. I will never reach out to you to entice you to a reading. I will never let you know that you've been chosen. I'm drawn to you, darling, for a message. That's not me. I don't do business that way. You know, I let you find me, come to me. If there's something that resonates with you and you feel drawn to get a reading, then I let you initiate that. I just provide the services. Okay? All right, y'all. Until next time. I love you. I love you. I love you. Love and light.